to Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca. This is Evening Tarot for Aries for the month of July. Welcome to my channel. So let's see what Spirit has for you for the month of July, Aries. I hope you have been keeping well. It's been a little while since I've seen you. So here we go. We've got messages coming up from Spirit for Aries. What's happening for Aries in the month of July? Certainly, we're at the start of something really beautiful. Ace of Pentacles here. New beginnings. Here we go. I feel a sort of tentativeness about you, about your energy, Aries. You know, the bear coming out of the cave, there's a real sense of tentatively stepping out into a new chapter in your life, but a little bit unsure how this is going to unfold. The Four of Swords tells us that you're deep in thought, you're in planning mode, you're taking a little bit of time out to figure things out and to imagine how things ought to be for yourself. You do like to know where you are going. You like to have everything planned out, Aries. So whilst you're recognizing this is a fresh start on perhaps a new project or a new aspect of your business or your job, and you're giving yourself some time out to think about what's next and what it is that you want to create. Now, there are decisions and choices to be made. Now, sometimes you perhaps don't always see clearly all of your options and believe that there's only one option available to you. But I feel that Spirit is saying take your time to see other opportunities or other ways of seeing something, other perspectives, because sometimes you can get a little bit negative and down and out thinking that things are not working in your favor, or you perhaps don't see how there is a positive solution to something. But truly, if you look above you, and there's a branch here for you, there is a way off the cliff here of what you perceive to be a cliff. There is another way. So be very sure to give yourself a chance to really think through all the different alternatives to something before you make a decision. So it is okay to take your time with this new project or this new idea to think things through. We always have more than one choice and certainly different ways to see things. So rather than, see the doom and gloom of something, give yourself a bit of time to see other ways or other possible solutions. So let's see what else is coming up. Thank you, Spirit, for Aries. So Aries, yes, there really is a need to just slow down because you're kind of getting yourself a little bit all caught up in your thinking. We've got the Hangman card here. So feeling tied up, feeling like you can't see all of the different angles here. Perhaps you're feeling stuck right now. And certainly the way you're thinking about things is causing you to be stuck on something, unable to see other ways around you. But there are other ways. And there is the possibility, if only you can untangle the way you're thinking and looking at something, there is a harvest in the background here. There are opportunities for you to harvest a different, the situation's got another solution, another way, and it's just going to be a matter of you untangling yourself in terms of the way you're looking at this situation. It's a fresh start in your life, a new chapter. There's a rebirth happening here. Perhaps it's also a little bit of a rebirth within you, Aries. It's sort of coming back to ground roots and starting afresh, even clearing away the way you have always done things and the way you've thought about things in the past, Aries, and taking a fresh perspective, almost like wiping the slate clean is going to actually really benefit you. So what do you need to let go of in order to have a fresh start? Just like a new baby, having a fresh start, fresh energy, a new way of seeing things. Perhaps you may even change your location to help encourage that sense of newness for you. Be careful not to be too impulsive. The Prince of Swords, I always get the sense that there's a lot of rushed energy here, and also forcing of your own agenda, forcing of your own opinions. Again, this comes back to being very singular minded. I feel like Spirit is saying, whoa, slow down a little bit, give yourself some time out to see alternatives rather than to rush or to force your opinions. Just take a moment to perhaps put yourself in another person's shoes. And a good way of doing that is just starting afresh. And that way you can start fresh with the way you're thinking about things, as well as the way you're approaching things and the way you are communicating. Strip everything off the table that's not needed, perhaps in the way you've always done things in the past. Thank you, Spirit. What else have we got for Aries in July? Messages for Aries. I love this. Yes. Great, lovely. So there is a sense that perhaps you might be having a new home, creating a new home, or home is very important to you. This is about stability, creating stability and that desire to have stability in your life. So you may be looking at your finances, your foundations, what it is that is important to you to create family, create home, to create stability. So you may be looking at a number of things. This is important for you at the moment. So you're on a journey. You're thinking about how to create this. I love this. This is giving me the sense that there's a little bit of travel. It could be physical travel or metaphorically. With this rebirth and wiping the slate clean, you are moving towards new horizons here. You are forward focused and you're together with someone here in the boat. You're both aligned with your goals and your visions. It's an exciting time in your life. I do sense it's a new chapter. A new chapter, beautiful. So you're thinking about all of the things that you've achieved so far. You're looking at your resources at the moment. And what is it that you need for the journey? Yeah, I love that. So very important. So perhaps you are focused on what it is that you have, your resources, your money, how to make the best of this, the most of this, how to leverage this. This is beautiful energy. A very creative time. So if you can only get out of your head and see some alternative ways of looking at your situation, okay, give yourself some time to do that. You will be successful if you just sort of recognize it's time to approach things in a different way. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Aries in July? Yes, Aries, there is a sense that you just can't help yourself. There's this real impulsive urge to force a situation or perhaps force your thoughts, ideas or opinions onto others, and it could end up causing some pain for yourself or for others, perhaps a breakdown in communication or a relationship. So be so careful with the way you decide to approach things, okay? There may be a little bit of regret at the end of the day that perhaps you've said too much. So be very careful. Do your homework. Do your homework. Think things through. Give yourself the time to really get your facts straight and to, look, perhaps put your energy into what it is that you want to create. So you're doing a lot of paperwork, a lot of planning for the future going forward. That's great. But just be careful you don't let your emotions get the better of you, because they can distract you from your path and you can end up making something a lot more difficult than you really need to. There's a lot of abundance around you and you have what it is that you need right at your feet. But sometimes we just don't see that and we get a little bit caught up in our heads about something, and we can totally miss what is actually right at our feet. So I do feel July is a month where it's really going to benefit you to take a bit of time out to allow yourself to process information rather than shoot from the hip, if you know what I mean. Take some time to get some clarity, because I feel that sometimes you can trip yourself up and not see what's actually in front of you. So taking fresh perspectives, perhaps get rid of the way you've done things in the past, and that way it's going to help give you the clarity and the illumination that you need to get the best out of the month of July. Yeah. But I do see that stability is important to you and that is your focus. But just be careful with your words, because there can be a tendency here to be a little bit sharp, and that can damage relationships and communication with others. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for Aries? Beautiful. So Aries, yes, I can see some challenges around you. It is going to be a month of lessons and growth here. Certainly at the end of the day, it is going to work out. Wishes are fulfilled, abundance is flowing, so you're doing very well. So see how things can flow. Put yourself in other people's shoes to help create that flow in communication as well, and all will be well. You have everything that you need, even if sometimes you don't always see that. You do in fact have what you need. Yeah. Keep a balance when it comes to mind and heart. Keep a balance here. And just look, if you do have a tower moment, just know that tower moment is a great way of being able to clear the slate for a fresh start. That means something comes to an end in order to build a new beginning. Okay, so the tower moment can actually help us sometimes. It can help clear the air, it can dismantle the old, because I really do get a sense there's a new fresh start. It's a new way of seeing things, a new way of being, and in order for that newness to come in, we've got to get rid of the old. So I do feel that there is an opportunity here for you to get rid of perhaps things from the past, the way you've done things, the way you've thought about things, to create an abundant future and wishes fulfilled and flow in your life. Yeah, you're very much in your head, so try to create some balance there. Know that you do have choice, but keep it positive. Okay, no need to go down the path of doom and gloom here. You've got new beginnings here for sure. You know, it feels like you've been working hard. The Nine of Wands tells us you've been working hard, slogging it out for quite some time. You're probably pretty tired. And, you know, sometimes our nerves are a little bit frayed. Our energy is low. We don't always think clearly when we are so tired. But you've done well. And there's a recognition that victory is just around the corner for you. It is definitely coming for you, Aries. So hold on. You're almost there. Things are not lost. You are at the edge of something beautiful, the edge of a new time in your life, which is amazing. So one last message, please, Spirit, for Aries for the month of July. Thank you. Yes, strength. We have the strength card. You've got the strength. You've got the ability to get through this, the resources, the resilience, the inner courage. You can do this. So chin up, Aries. It's going to be an interesting month for you, but you're certainly going to get through it, and all is going to work out in the end. Just remember to focus on the abundance that you have. Sometimes it can be right at our feet when we don't even realize it. Aries, that is your message for July. I hope that has been helpful to you. If you've liked this video, please like, subscribe if you haven't been to my channel before, so you get the messages. And if you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Have a beautiful month, Aries, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.